Today we're working with an Allen Bradley PanelView 600 Plus, and we're going to replace the touchscreen. And this touchscreen has a little nick in it, and we have to replace it. So what we have here is a replacement touchscreen from Monotech. We'll just go through the different steps. You're going to need flat screwdrivers and a knife and some cardboard strips. So you just walk through taking them apart. There we go. So the back cover comes off. We lift this little tab up, disconnect the display part, lift this little tab up, disconnect the touchscreen, some clips, pop the computer board off. And this is the latest version from Allen Bradley. There's these 4 clips that hold the next plastic piece down. Use your fingers, or if you need to use a needle nose pliers, will also work. Last one here. There we go. Now we have the LCD. We just lift that up. The next part's a little tricky. I've already removed this touchscreen just to make the video faster. I'll just show you what you have to do. Just take some cardboard strips, just put them along the edge here. These are your little tabs. I'll help you instead of trying to deal with them constantly popping in and out. What you're going to end up doing now with a knife, and be very careful, always cut away from you. You'll end up pushing down on the glass slightly and slicing the rubber. You end up cutting it. Always try to cut down and away from you, and then you're slowly pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down, and until finally it gives away and it pops out. As I said, I've already taken it off. There'll be a little bit of residue along here that's holding the touchscreen in place, which is this touchscreen. And you just peel it away. It just comes off with your finger. You just rub it, and then eventually, this is what that big blob is all the leftovers. And you'll have some leftover in here. And so that's how we remove it. Now, if you're trying to buy this from a company in China or whatever, just be aware that there's multiple different types of PanelView 600 Plus touchscreens. There's one with this connector, and then there's one with a wider connector, and physically they're exactly the same, but the connectors are different. So if you have a chance of buying the wrong one online, but if you call Monotech could tell you exactly what you need. So we're going to take the touchscreen supplied by Monotech, and we're going to end up installing it right back in. On the computer side, this is the newer version that has a smaller little plug on it. I just have an example of the older style. This is the type of plug on the older style. So they're showing you that there's 2 different types, and if you just got to be careful with that when you're replacing these. Also, you get this roll of tape from Monotech to seal the monitor back up, and you're just going to cut it in strips, and you're going to place it back into here nice and straight so it doesn't go over the lines, and you're going to cut it down to size. You're going to put the touchscreen in place here, making sure it's seated so it doesn't fall off. I still have the plastic. Gotta make sure that's off because you don't want that on anymore. So when that's off, take it off both sides, and then you're going to end up pushing it down into place, nice and straight, and turn it over. Look, make sure it's not hasn't fallen off, and it's nice and that's perfectly center. And then you're going to reassemble it, remembering that this is where your touchscreen goes. This is where your LCD panel gets plugged in, and you're going to just follow the steps backwards and reassemble it. If you have any questions, you can give Monitech a call, www.monitech.com. Thanks.